And the last Scion. No, really, this is the last one, and it's not a Corolla platform. It's its own thing. It's like a weird mix of a Prius and a Corolla hatch. But in the UK, what's it called?
The RS.
The RS. So they couldn't call it the Yaris here, or the large Yaris. That would be weird. So this is the very last car in the United States that will have the Scion name. Is this a 2017?
It's 16. It's
16.
17, they got rid of it.
Oh, right. 17, it's gone. So this is the very, very last Scion. Buy a Yaris, get a stick. Only bottles, no cups. I like this Scion. It's not a Mazda 2. Yeah, Tim, the owner, really does work in IT. Oh, that rear window, though.
Yeah.
That. That is your rear window. That is all there is. Safety. That is right there, and I can see it, and it will stop people from grabbing the outside of the car and making all those little marks. Oh, you little wipey. Oh, you got a little muffler, little hush. Now they give you rear discs. Oh, look at you with your backup camera. I hope it's not gonna be plastic. Oh, hey, metal. Well, I can see why they would need to plug it up, because whatever these grounding plug. Wait, these aren't grounds. What are these?
I couldn't tell you.
It's just a ground and a. What are these, and why do they? Okay, these are your injectors, which is actually quite nice. That your injectors are right in front, so you can get to them, and there's your coils, and your plugs are under there. So those are easy to change. So you could put bigger fuel injectors in here and run a tune.
All right.
That's interesting that they put your headlight adjust right here. So you can be a colossal cockbag just by turning that screw and have your low beam shining high. Okay, you want to see something weird with the Scion, which is a legit Scion. This is the radiator. It is as thick as my finger. That's what cools the engine. It is that thick. And also, you don't see a radiator cap here. The radiator cap is this little plastic job on top of the reservoir. That's it. That's your radiator cap. Okay, something else about this. The intake for your engine, where it breathes, is almost as high as the battery. It goes down through the airbox, down around, back up again. So that means right about here, which means this car can drive in water up to the top of its tires before you run into danger of having a hydrolock. So, okay, the safety margin here is to the top of the wheel. Like, that's how deep the Scion IM can ford water. Toyota. What is this? What are you? Volkswagen? Really? Really? It's 2016. We're still doing this. No clutch, not a manual.
It's true.
Really? Going around. Okay, that's your thing for not having the button. As Farrah taught us, blah, blah, blah. Health and safety. Whoops.
Don't worry about that.
When I did that, I saw the traction control kick back.
Yep. Which you can disable on a button here. But,
Tim is 11 feet tall, so I am sunk down in this seat. So I gotta, jack myself up. There we go. So, touchy brakes.
Very touchy.
Very touchy brakes. Very overboosted steering, probably electric, because most stuff modern is electric now. You got stitching on here, don't know if that's necessary. And okay, they're squishy. They were touchy, now they're squishy brakes. Red Bull Monster energy drink. As I reach for normal HVAC controls, which aren't there,
Yep.
There I go, just off. There was a little Eco Leaf that came up, which was similar to the rental Corolla that we had during the Pacific Fister tour. There it went again. I get a constant readout of my fuel MPG up there.
Yep. And you'll notice that it drives pretty similar to the Corolla. It's almost identical to the Corolla Sport, to my experience.
But this is not a Corolla platform.
Correct.
Bizarre. I wonder who... Because Scion was supposed to feel young and hip, but this thing is way too practical to be young and hip. So the suspension feels honestly harder than Justin's Fiat 500 Abarth. I wonder what that's about.
Yeah.
Huh. Ooh, that's an interesting button. Oh! Yep. Fold them in. Look at that.
And living where I do, all the on-street parking,
Yep.
It's so nice. And you can actually pull it in if you don't want to use the button, but the button's nice.
Oh, and if you don't press it. So it does not, you have to hold it in the, oh wait, there it clicked.
Yeah, it clicks.
Stop it, you're gonna break it.
How may I help you?
Oh. How may I help you? How may I help? Help me by reminding me to signal.
I don't know what it's gonna do.
Sorry, I missed that.
Is this a CVT?
It is.
Oh.
Yep.
I was trying to figure that out.
They made them in manual, but
They have a fake manual mode.
Yep.
Yeah, right. We're going 25 in first gear and we aren't at red line yet. I think there was a side-by-side comparison of somebody running a CVT in the simulated manual mode, shifting through it, and then running through in normal automatic mode, and the 0 to 60 time is faster in regular automatic mode because it just stays in the power band.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Suddenly I got 60 miles per gallon. Let's stop that. See, yep, CVT. It just goes up, stays up. Which interesting that that's revving. That I'm gaining a little bit of revs as it goes up.
Yeah.
Instead of just hanging right there. That's odd.
This thing wants to rev more than the Corolla I had ever did. And it just has to be the way they set it. Because like the stuff under the hood isn't that much different, if at all.
Who was this car for? Scion IM. Well, oh, no, turn on red. There's my sign. Can't turn.
Yeah, we know you don't like this weirdness, so here you can have the weird shift points. But I want to be able to choose between the three.
Yeah.
I would love that. Yeah.
That's all I want a CVT to do, but they will never do this.
Yeah.
They want to remind people of what cars are supposed to drive like.
Yeah. If you're a CVT, then be a CVT.
Right.
Power band or Eco.
Yeah.
Pick one of the two.
Yeah.
Fake
Just
automatic.
getting that. Yeah.
Fake automatic. Everything is a fake automatic.
Do I want to take a right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
No idea. But if you like leave it in first,
Wop, foot on
and
the floor again.
you're in the manual mode, it'll think you forgot, and then it'll just
Wait,
shift
that was a
for you.
shift.
Yeah, it doesn't need to do that.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's the fake automatic. It wants you to think you're driving a normal automatic car. They sell the CVT like it's a special